If you're active duty military or you're a veteran and you're looking to purchase a home here in Hampton Roads and use your VA benefit to do that, I wanted to do a quick video to talk about how the VA loan works, who qualifies for it, and really what makes it such a powerful tool for military buyers. So the first thing I want to talk about is a common misconception. People think that the VA is the one lending them the money directly, but that's not the case. They are only guaranteeing part of the loan. They're not the ones that actually are lending you the money. So the lender is the one that's lending you the money. The bank is lending you the money. The VA is only backing you on this loan, which is what makes it so attractive for lenders. That's why they're able to offer you this loan with no down payment, no private mortgage insurance, often called PMI, and that they're able to give you a better rate because they've got the backing of the VA behind them. So this is those three benefits alone. There are more benefits, but those three alone are what make this loan product one of your best options if you're eligible for it. Another question I get asked a lot is, what type of home can I use my VA loan to purchase? And so you can use this loan to buy a single family home, a multifamily home like a condo or a townhouse or duplex. You can use it to buy a modular home. There's a couple of key points here, though. It has to be your primary residence, which means you have to live in it. The other thing is it can't need any major repair. So it needs to be able to pass the VA's minimum property standard. So this is, if you're looking for a fixer-upper, this may not be the product for you. Light cosmetic stuff, maybe it's got a kitchen and a kitchen from 1978. That's not a big deal. But if it needs major construction, think structural issues, think, big roofing issues or things like that, the VA loan is probably not going to be your best option. The other thing is you can't use this for a vacation home or a rental home or anything overseas. So, outside of those stipulations, the VA home or VA home loan can be used for pretty much anything out there. The other thing I get asked a lot is, are you able to use your VA loan benefit more than once? Yes, you can. What if you have an existing VA loan and you're renting that home out? Let's say you were at Shepherd Air Force Base and you're PCSing to Langley, and you want to rent your home out in Shepherd and you have a VA loan on it. No problem. You can do that. You need to check and make sure that you have enough eligibility left to be able to purchase a home here in Hampton Roads. But certainly you can have two VA loans happening simultaneously, or you could sell your home at Shepherd, and that would free up that entitlement, and then you would have your full entitlement for your home in Virginia. So either way you wanted to work that, but that's a question for your lender to make sure you have enough entitlement to purchase in Virginia. I also get asked about foreclosures and bankruptcies. Like, what impact does that have on your VA loan? So there is some impact. There is a waiting period, but it doesn't disqualify you if you've had a foreclosure or a bankruptcy in your past. So, it's not the end of the road for you if that's in your past, but certainly, again, you would want to ask your lender and make sure that you have your entitlement restored if that's something that you've gone through before. Something that people get confused a lot: VA loan funding fees. So the funding fee is not the same thing as your closing costs. So the VA does charge a funding fee in order to use the VA loan, but that fee can be rolled into the mortgage. So you can finance that funding fee. It's not something that you have to pay out of pocket at the time of closing. And if you have a service-related disability, you may be eligible to have that funding fee waived. So there's that benefit as well. But that is not the same as closing costs. Your closing costs, I always recommend that people have between 4 to 5% of the purchase price of the home set aside to pay for things like closing costs, inspections, earnest money deposits, and any upfront costs that the sellers are not going to pay for. It's always good to have 4 to 5% set aside. And then, if you don't use it all when you're purchasing the home, maybe you need a new lawnmower, maybe you need a new washer dryer, that sort of thing. Always good to have some money set aside. And not for nothing, no one's ever going to complain or chastise you if you put down some money when none is required. So that's always a smart move too, to put down a little bit of money on the house if you can swing it. So the bottom line here is the VA loan is a huge benefit. There are some things that you're going to want to work through with your lender and with your realtor, to make sure that you are picking the right loan product for you and your situation. So if I can help you with a home here in Hampton Roads, I'd love to talk to you day or night. Give me a call anytime, and I'd love to set you up with one of my preferred lenders that can speak to you about the VA loan and answer all of those questions for you. So if you're looking for a home here in Hampton Roads, give me a call anytime. Love to walk through it with you.